snap, ready to kick this one away. And here we go from Miami. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Lions. Ready.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Milton. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Come on.
They send him left out of the slot. Milton now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's a statement throw right there. The statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go now.
Here's another carry for Barkley. He works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Go check.
In motion right is Metcalf. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
7th play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap here to Milton. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
They're going to try to throw for it. He's got it to his running back. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the 1st down, too.
That's another Browns.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go. 60 by.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 3rd and 10.
Ready, break.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Janet. Cougar 19. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And there's a man it. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Dolphins take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
First carry now. This is Bashal to He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Play brought to an end by Logan Wilson.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here's a throw. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it.
19,
3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. This winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Escapes the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Throwing it again here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And he gets it away from his end zone. He has it at the 33. And he gets him a nice chunk on that return on the final play of our 1st quarter. So through 1 this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They got this after forcing a punt at the end of 1. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
They'll go for the gun with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Catch is made in close. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get the game's first points here in the 2nd. On is Chad Ryland for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add 1 on to their first touchdown of the contest. Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return, the Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Let's go.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Myles Garrett coming in for the stop.
You know, it's pretty clear just watching this unfold. They want to find a way to get this player in space where he's most dangerous. Defenders made sure they kept him contained and limited what came off on that one.
Air it out on third. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
That's grabbed at the 10. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Go, Reed. Go. Ready.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Barkley again here on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
We didn't try fighting for more and risking a fumble in that situation. Just make sure you get what you need and then go protect yourself. That's exactly what the QB did.
First and 10 from the 32.
Let's go now.
We're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
This time it's a passing play. Escapes out to the left. Not much scoring at this point since we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go. 69, purple 80. Go.
Milton now. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Let's see what he can do on the return. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. Inside give here for Tootin. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
Here we go, here we go. 19.
They'll go again here with 2. And that short gain is enough for a reset it down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
1st and 10 from the 32. Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
It's a big strike to him. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll throw it here on first. Dumped off to his running back. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Sticking to the air here. Chased out to his right. Connection made with his back deep downfield. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it'll be second and goal.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. Still sticking with the passing game. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins get their first points of this game just before halftime. Managed that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins tie this game 7-7.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. And that is called just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. The final throw before the break. Complete to DK Metcalf. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Hand off to Tootin. Blocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
65, 60.
Throwing from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start the read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
To throw here on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Working quickly here.
Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Offense to the line fast.
Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard
60
line.
Bison, 60 Bison. Cougar 19. Check go.
Tootin. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Hold it ready.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Check. Hook.
Dropping back to throw. Headed out right. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And the Browns pick it up. Through the defense it goes. Room to burn. The 50. 30. And they're able to rip off a nice chunk there before the fumble return comes to an end.
That is such a gut punch as a quarterback. You put in so much work to get down near the goal line, and then you've got to take care of the football. You can't be reckless with the ball. Those defenders are looking to knock it free, and that's exactly what they did, keeping points off the board.
And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And he will have their Cleveland touchdown. The Browns grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Riley tacks on the extra point. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. He lofts one deep, center of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Throwing again on 2nd. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st down from the 42. gonna throw this one. That's dropped underneath. Tootin. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. He goes to the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Let's go.
Throwing it again here. Check down goes to Tootin. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's going to be first down Miami. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Taking a chance into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Greg Newsome has it. And the Browns take over on his 5th interception of the season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
19, Charger, 19, Buffalo 18. Trap 50, trap.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 7-yard line as he gets hauled down.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Shotgun snap here to Milton. Gets it through the middle. Breaks free in the center of the field. Into the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments?
What?
I love especially going back and watching on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those alignments. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
The Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. This return starts at the 5. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. No set of downs for him from the 31. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Catch made over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Looking quickly here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard line.
You just get the play off. Throwing the out route complete. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the 4th.
Ready.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Finds a man right side. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They are throwing it again. Complete over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is the Dolphins' first down. Offense in the hurry up here. Sticking to the air here. Finds him on the crossing route. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Offense up to the line fast. From the red zone now. Looking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slate, weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender. And when you do, you hope to find that connection. But the contact knocked that sucker away.
Still sticking with the passing game. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's down to the defense.
Put the body on the line for his team. He lays out and gets it. Wow, that gets him the 2 points. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the set.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Milton. Throw left side, complete. And they take him down to the 24-yard line. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach the 2nd down. Slot receivers headed left. Throwing now, Milton. And this one is launched downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And they will get this inside the 30.
You know, Kim, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
70.
Handoff headed right, Barkley. Saw a lot of daylight there up the middle, and he took advantage. 5-yard gain. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
They go to Barkley again. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns go up by 12 in the 4th. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, kid. You'll hear running back coaches say to slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready up.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. 60.
They'll come out throwing. Completed to his running back. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 32.
Looking for a pass on second and short. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Shotgun now on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43.
Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. Forced out to his right. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins trailing by 13. After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Throwing from the gun here. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they make the tackle at the 38. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
18 yards. That's good for Dolphins. First down.
First down. Play action. Buys time. Rolling right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10. Throwing it again here. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now third down.
Looking to throw it. He completes it in traffic. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
17. Jalen Waddle. A gain of 13 on the play. It's fourth down.
Desperation time here. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs. First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4. Barkley trying this up the gut. Up to the races, middle of the field. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's first and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. And the Browns are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
So the Browns will take this win home with them. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row.
Texas, couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, now you came and changed how I feel. Let me cook. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with you, baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. I wanna thank you for taking me as I am. Need you to know that I'm your #1 fan. I wanna give you my heart. You see the silver lining when I'm in the trenches. You stand beside me with your patience and forgiveness.